all the time. So, tip number 4. This is a town where speedy note entry is God. And usually when I talk to finale users in this town, it's like, don't even show me a new entry method. I'm so good at speedy, I don't want to learn anything more. This is good. Just time out. I'm not even going to listen to you. So, I'm going to show it to you anyway. Because what I like to do is this. I'm going to come in here and kind of get a new default file and do this, and let's bring it up. I love showing this first because this is the real deal. I come to simple note entry, and let's get some, I want to be able to hear what I'm entering. And so I play a note in, right? And I can put a staccato on right away. I can put an accent on. I can come here and put a forte symbol on. I can come in here and put a fermata on that. Come in here and I can change the key, the time, the clef. To do all of what I just did would take 7 different tools if I use speedy note entry. When I write music by hand, I put a note on my score, I put a staccato right under it. I put another note on, I put a fermata under that, or a fermata on top, put a forte symbol under that. I come to the bar line, I change the key, the time, the clef. That's the way I'm going to do it by hand, and that's the way I do it when I'm using simple note entry. This is why, for me, this is so much faster. You're still using the numbers like you did in Speedy. You're doing everything, you're just doing it a lot faster. So, and here's the goal. We want the fastest note entry method with the least amount of editing. That is the goal of any notation program. That's why we're doing here. If it already exists as a piece of sheet music, scan it in. If I can play it in, play it in. And I'm going to show you, all you trumpet players, a way that you can do it because you don't think your keyboard chops are fast enough. But basically, we already know about the rhythmic values. We saw the video on that. Now, okay, I've got a note, right? That's an 8th note. I want to turn it to a rest. Hit R. If I wanted to turn it into a tie, what do you suppose I would hit? I'm thinking T. Okay, this is not brain surgery. Duh. It's that easy. So now I'll come in here, and if I want to put a forte symbol on, I want to put an expression on my music, right? So I come in here and put my music in. I want to put a forte symbol on that. I can't use F. Why? Well, because F, if I hit F, it's a note. If I hit G, I'm entering G. If I enter D, I'm entering D. So F's already taken. So I need a trigger to put in the forte symbol. And the trigger to put in that expression is expression, X, okay? So now, here's the other deal. Remember, I want to know the minimum amount of stuff. I want to know one thing. 4 is the shortcut for forte. Because if I know 4 is forte, I can guess what mezzo forte is. It's either going to be 5 or 3. And I'll figure out the hard way, knowing me. So you're telling me, Tom, that all I have to do is go X4, bingo, that's all I have to do. And it's just like boom, boom. And I'm right-handed, so I'm sitting here with my right hand, my left hand's doing this. And I'm entering my stuff. So that's me. Now, if I want to come in here, so basically what we're saying is that, so X plus 4 is forte. And X plus 5 is either going to be mezzo forte, or I suppose we should figure it out, right? You come in here, and what's X plus 5? Okay, now we know. There you are. It's mezzo forte. But if I want an articulation, I've got 2 choices. Now, how many people here use a laptop? Okay, almost all of us, right? Finale, remember that video? Finale's looking for a numeric keypad. So when this first came out, I went and bought a numeric keypad for my laptop. Okay, I didn't have to do that. This is really important. To do this, you can use the asterisk key, which would be on the numeric keypad. And in that case, asterisk S is going to be staccato, but I don't have a numeric keypad. So it's really the tilde key. And whenever I say the tilde key, we never know what it is. So I always go through this. The tilde key, okay? The tilde key is this one right there. Let's even get bigger. This is the tilde key right there. It's right underneath the escape key. In fact, here is the tilde key. Okay? That's the tilde key. If I hit tilde A, I'm doing an accent. If I hit tilde S, I'm doing a staccato. What do you suppose tilde fermata would be? Tilde, I'm thinking tilde F. Okay? You get the idea. So that means that I come in here and I'm doing, and I live in, as a right-hand person, I don't want to have to go asterisk S. That's true. I don't have big enough hands. I want to come in here and do this. I want to do tilde A, tilde S for that, tilde A for accent, tilde D for down bow, tilde U for up bow, okay, tilde T for trill. You get the idea. Now we're going to give away a skin that's going to have all of these shortcuts I'm telling you right on it. So even though you don't remember what I'm saying, it's going to be right there. But we're going to have a giveaway. So you've got little information cards on there. We're going to have a drawing at the end of this clinic. So I invite you to fill that out, and I'm going to be reminding you to do that, okay, as we progress, because we're going to give away a nice skin here. Hi, dude. So, okay, born a simple entry. So we know we got the rhythms. R is rest, X plus 4 is forte, tilde. I'd say even if I had a numeric keypad, I'd still use the laptop shortcut table. What's the laptop shortcut table? Well, watch this. This is tip number 5, the laptop shortcut set. This is what you guys want to know. How to get so you don't have to use a numeric keypad. You want to use the numbers in your number row. That's what we want to use. Those are our rhythms, okay? So how do we do that? This is what we do. We go to simple note entry, go to the simple menu, go to simple entry options. You want to edit keyboard shortcuts, and this is going to say default shortcut table. It's defaulting to the use of a numeric keypad. I don't have a numeric keypad, so I want to use the laptop shortcut table. The minute I okay that, now my numbers in my number row are my rhythms. The tilde key is my trigger for my articulations, and I am a happening dude. This is a good thing. So, what am I doing there? Basically, simple entry options, edit keyboard shortcuts, change default to laptop. Now you guys are going to forget all this, but you can email me, Tom Johnson, at tjohnson@makemusic.com. Okay, I can see everybody's writing it down, and I'll send them to you. And their PDF is wonderful. So number 6. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. The repitch tool. This is major, guys. This is totally major. But you have to know something. What I love this is like the note entry for the rest of us, because I'm a keyboard player, so I can just play it in. But you know, you're a trumpet player, a sax player, you're a violinist, your keyboard chops may not be good. In fact, this idea of actually having to play a pitch and a rhythm at the same time, in tempo, might freak a lot of us out. I'm just saying. So even to show you what I want, the concept that I want to get to you, I need to explain to you the concept of real-time entry, playing it in. And imagine I'm a trumpet player. I can play in a rhythm. I can tap a rhythm, and that's all I'm going to ask of you guys. Tap in a rhythm. So, here's the deal. In order to do this, let's come out here and go to the selection tool and get rid of that. We need to know a concept of quantization, which many of us already know, but if you don't know it, let's talk about it. Basically, when you play something in, you want your notation program to write not what you played, you want it to write what you intended to play. Okay, there's a distinct difference. So what you're saying in quantizing is, what is the smallest note value I want the program to write? In this case, I want it, maybe it's a choral piece. I probably don't have to sing in a lot of 16th notes, so I'll just quantize to an 8th note and be done with it. So I'm going to come in here for this demonstration and quantize to a 64th note, but play something super, super simple in, okay? Don't forget to fill out those information cards. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to play something super simple. 1, 2, 3. Can't even hear that. Wow. How do I, okay, I got an idea. Come in here and let's bring up the volume on this sucker. There's ways to do this in finale. 1, oops. Come on. Are we ready? Because I'm maxed out here. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, ready, go. Now that is not what I wanted it to write, but that is exactly what I played. Unfortunately, it's exactly what I played. Okay, so let's do the same thing, but let's quantize that to an 8th note. And I love this concept. I love the fact that the humanity never goes away. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Something like that is what I played. Okay, yeah, that's much more like it. So there's the power of quantizing. But here's the deal. You're just watching a machine. That's rounding it off. Did I lose my performance? No. In fact, if I come in here and quantize this back to a 64th note and retranscribe this, which I can, by the way, which is totally cool, that's the humanity of what I played in. That's the music. This is the machine. This is the human being performing. That is a machine making it into something readable. I love that concept. Once you know that concept of quantization, now we can come in here, you have your music in front of you, you're a trumpet player, your keyboard chops are kind of freaky, but you can tap in a rhythm, right? So I come in here and I'm reading the music, and I'm tapping in some note, doesn't matter. I'm reading my music, and I'm tapping in the rhythm. really doesn't matter what note I hit. And it doesn't matter what MIDI keyboard I'm using. This is a $49 MIDI keyboard. Use it, okay? If all I want to do is tap in rhythms, this is going to do fine. So I come in here and let's go here. Now, here's where the repitch tool, remember the repitch tool, comes into B. Let's go back to simple note entry. I love this, simple note entry. Here is the repitch tool right there. Let's go right there. There's the repitch tool. Tells me what it is. I click on the note. Now I can use any MIDI keyboard, and I'm looking at the note. I've already got rhythms in there, right? So I'm looking at the notes now and going, okay, C, down to G, up to A, up to D, over to B, C, oh, F, oh, okay. And then it keeps the rhythms, changes the pitches, right? Oh, but remember this? I don't even have to think about anything. In fact, I could come back all the way. Let's do my right and left arrow keys. Now at this juncture, you can come in here and do this. I want to do Control A. I want to do S, S, S. And I want to come here. I'll put a forte symbol there. And here I'll come in and put a down bow on that one and a trill on that one. Yes? I have the opportunity to quantize to a triplet. The only problem with triplets for me is playing them correctly. That's my only issue. So if I was doing 8th note triplets, I would quantize to a 16th note, and I want to do mixed rhythms. You're going to open up the window to allow 8th note triplets. That's what you're doing there. So, but yeah, and I was talking to a guitar player there. It's basically, if you play it right, it'll write it, but playing it right becomes the issue. Okay, as you could tell. So that to me is very, very cool. So the repitch tool, play in the rhythms only in hyperscribe. Play in the pitches only in simple note entry. And you can add the expressions, the articulations, either as you enter them or go backwards using your left and right arrow keys. That is super, super, super fast. Now, we already know these concepts for putting articulations in. How about multiple articulations? Let's